Hey Sim fans, Crystal back with my Sims 4 Movin On Up challenge. And we're joining Jarrett in his new place. Which, my personal opinion, is just not an upgrade from where he was. It's just not. Maybe it's the same square footage wise. It doesn't feel like it. It's terribly dated. At least there's no mouse holes. There's still some leaky pipes and some possible electrical problems and stinky floor issues, but I do not see any mouse holes. So I guess it's a slight step up. I did not sell any of the original furniture. However, I did rearrange the apartment a little bit to make it at least appear to have more space. Yeah, so he moved in, and then he asked Maki out for dinner to celebrate. And then after dinner, he asked her to stay over. So they came back and they woohooed, christened the new apartment, if you will. And then he made her breakfast, but she decided to leave instead of staying for breakfast. Not that there's anywhere to sit anyway. Yeah, so you just have to kind of sit on the couch or something, or stand like he's doing. But anyway, to go through the apartment, I rearranged his bedroom. The bed was in the corner. The guy that was living here was single, so I guess he didn't care, but Jarrett is not single, so I rearranged it where two people could get in the bed and use it. I've got his easel and his inspired lights in here because I didn't really know where else to put them. Put a champagne bucket up here, his snow globe here, on the bookshelf. He's got his funky lamp. On the TV, instead of getting him a TV and a computer, I just decided to get him a nice TV. So it's hanging on the wall. Kept everything else, just rearranged, moved the bubble blower, over here, just to kind of move things around a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of how it ended up. That's where all his money went. I did deduct, you know what? I accidentally deducted the amount of the computer too. My bad. Oh well. I deducted the amount of the TV and the computer because originally I was going to get both. But now we have a welcome wagon, so we're going to meet our new neighbors and invite them in to hang out for a little bit. So he ended up with like 800 and something, and then he took Maki out for dinner, so now he's got the 769, which he should have a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about the computer. It's fine. It'll just be a little bit more of a challenge. He'll need to do some painting for sure. But yeah, come on in, neighbors. We've got eggs and scrambled eggs and bacon. And we've got a, yeah, we've got a bubble blower. Oh, okay. Go for it. Oh, I guess we do have a flirty vibe going on in here. Maki still has an apartment key. I guess once you give them an apartment key, they have an apartment key forever, no matter what apartment you live in. So she will still occasionally stop by, just whenever. Which is great. That's fine with me. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away. If they're hungry, they can get something. He does have, a nicer looking stove and fridge. It's the same quality, just, well, I don't know. They're not the dirty ones, so I guess they're a little nicer. Cabinets are still dirty. Walls aren't as dirty, but it's very dated. It's got the old wallpaper, matching carpet. But when you move into an apartment, you don't typically change the walls and the carpet and stuff like that. They frown upon that, so we're also not going to change it. At least he has a game system now. It's a first, that's pretty cool. Came with the apartment, and he does have a computer, even though it's an old school computer. It still works. I'm gonna disable this for now because it's just kind of awkward. to have the flirty vibe going on. So he's just kind of getting to know his neighbors. I know Peter, that's my pal Peter, that's his sim. He lives in the penthouse in this neighborhood. And then I guess, is it Bahita? No, Anaya and Benko. They live in this building, I believe in this apartment over here, which eventually we will live in. And it's a very colorful apartment. I really like their apartment. I've actually played it briefly with them in it. I think they have a daughter as well. So yeah, eventually. At some point we might ask his girlfriend to move in, Maki to move in, but not for a while. Let's get through a couple more apartments or something. Maybe if we end up in like a three bedroom or something where there's like more space, we can figure something out. But whew, I am ready to move already. That sounds terrible, but I am. Like, this is terrible. To move into the next apartment, let me pull up my list. It's kind of buried now. There it is. It's 17 Culpeper in the Spice Market. He needs $9,295. So yeah. But my idea worked pretty well, deducting the sale of the previous apartment and just adding one nice expensive item helped spend that money. So we're kind of back down to the one of my viewers was like, just give him $500 because after you get done moving and everything, that's usually all any of us have anyways, like $500. That's kind of where he ended up close to anyway. But he's still got enough money to do some paintings, which is great because he only has like 7, I think. Yeah, so about 3 or 4 more paintings before we go set up and try to sell. He's still at a 50% markup in the meantime until he can sell through all of them. But now he's in the arts quarter. He's in this really cool building with like this little pink tattoo going up the side, if you will, by the art museum. And there's all kinds of artsy things that go on here. Lots of cool sculptures and stuff. So he might have an easier time selling his work here. I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, he's in this little bitty, teeny tiny corner apartment. Making it work. But my goal is when I move into a place to pretty much leave it as it is. Maybe upgrade, things that people would normally upgrade. But other than that, just kind of leave it as it is. And we'll get nicer stuff as we move up. It won't always be like this. It'll be like this for a little bit. They're like half of them. So, a little bit of an improvement, as far as cleanliness and area. Because the Arts District, of course, is really great for him. This particular building only has 3 apartments in it. This one over here, which we will eventually live in, and this one in the corner, which I think is like a historical or haunted, or I don't remember. It's a smaller one, like the one he's living in now. So you can kind of see it if I zoom out like this. It's right here. I think it's historical or haunted or something. It's been a while. Oh, it's birds. It's like, what is this on the ground over here? They're pigeons. I see that now. Okay. Alright, back up here to his welcome wagon, which is dwindling, and they're fixing to be leaving, but hey, he's making some more friends. Like, him and Peter are getting along great. And him and Anaya haven't talked a lot. He's talked mostly to Peter, I guess. Oh, Peter would be a good one to eventually invite into the Powerhouse Club. If one of these people, age out or something, since he's an active sim. And I don't think it's not gonna let me get rid of anybody. Alright, so there goes the welcome wagon. I mean, they can stay if they want, but it looks like they're all in a pretty big hurry to get out. I don't blame them. It's a little cramped in here. So we're gonna have him sing in the shower because that will get him inspired, and then we'll take him into the bedroom and see if he just automatically starts painting, which I hope he does. Maybe Maki will stop by and say hey. It's certainly a cozy place. Certainly a cozy place. And I like how I rearranged it. I think it looks nicer than it did. It looked kind of like a mess in here previously. At least there's a little bit more kind of order to it, if you will. So when he's done, we'll have him. I always just tell him to go here. I prefer when he decides to paint on his own. And I think to sing in the shower, you don't need but like a level 1 or 2 singing skill. Which it's Wednesday. It's not a karaoke night. Oh, he's almost at 3. Karaoke nights are Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. So tomorrow he can enter in a karaoke contest. We just had GeekCon yesterday, moving day. It does look like at some point there was kind of a flood or something. The carpet's discolored. Did we have 2 different kinds of carpet, or are these like decals? I don't remember the carpet being dirty. I guess we have a couple different ones. Alright, let's see if he just takes up painting, which he normally does when I put him in the room with his, there we go, easel and lights. He normally just kind of starts up. I've got his, it's hard to see because of the walls, but I've got his little poster he nabbed here. This is his apartment. So tiny. I know I've said that like a lot, but it is. It really is. Especially to me. I live in a 2-story house, in the boonies. So I always have lived in a 2-story house. So I don't think I could live this small. I'm not like a tiny house person or like an apartment person. I've had too much space all my life to spread out in. I don't think I could pull it off. That and, there's kids, so trying to squeeze us all into something like this would just not work. I think we'd kill each other. Yeah. More than likely. He's painting this one pretty fast. Wagon wheel. I'm so ready to move. We're gonna be... Oh, there is a mouse hole. I just saw it. Darn. This is like not an upgrade at all. It's more expensive to move into. The bills are probably more expensive. But it's really just as crappy. And about the same amount of space. I think it's about the same. Probably, if you were to actually get square footage. Same bed, too. Isn't that weird? Like, he just had this exact bed in the other place. And he doesn't like it, but it's kind of a big item to move in and out. We did our upgrade. His priorities are straight, right? Gotta see. Oh, look, that's a masterpiece. I would have never guessed that. Alright, I'm gonna have him put it in his inventory, and if he feels inspired to do some more, but he probably won't because he's feeling confident. Oh, there we go. Because of the masterpiece. There we go. Love it when he takes initiative. It's great. It's great because I'm ready to start selling like yesterday. A medium one. He hasn't done a lot of medium ones. So that's a nice change. Got a bunch of large and small ones. So I did want to check in today though, since it is his first full day in his new digs, and just kind of let you guys see what's up and catch y'all up and see how I rearranged it and how I spent his money. I don't know if we'll take the TV with us or not. We might leave it for the next tenant. It's just kind of a surprise upgrade to give him an opportunity to possibly upgrade in the next apartment or something. We'll continue to take his personal stuff that he comes across here and there. He'll always have his funky lamp, but everything else we'll probably leave behind, and we'll leave it rearranged nicely for the next tenant as well. And then the next tenant, who knows, they might want to rearrange it completely different. That's up to them. But that worked out. And once we get into the next place, we'll assess everything, and we'll either get a nice TV or a nice computer or something, just to spend a chunk of whatever money he has extra. Unless he doesn't have a lot extra. I mean, the only reason he had a lot extra, is that it? Is it done? Yeah, interesting. The only reason he had so much extra this time is because he had like a really great sales day with his paintings. So he went, well above and beyond. I was just wanting to get him basically to the 9,000 and then move him. And he just, like I said, he had a great day. So yeah, he's feeling really confident now. Oh, there's Maki. She wants to go to Hogan's Burger Bar. Okay, let's go. Let's go grab a burger. His treat, of course. He's a gent. He took her to a bistro. It wasn't like the really upscale ones where they're dressed all formal and stuff, but it was really nice. It was in Newcrest. He wasn't like really hungry. He had a root beer float and chips and salsa. I think she had the gumbo and like a fruity fizzy drink. And they sat and talked for hours. And then of course he invited her to stay over. So good date. Now I guess she just can't get enough of them. So now she wants to go have a burger. Burger sounds good. I think I might actually have a burger here in a little bit. Alright, here we go. You can sit two ways. You can request a table here, or you can, this table has been claimed. Oh. Or you can just claim a table, although that one has already been claimed. So we'll claim this other one. I don't know why he's going through the kitchen. It's kind of awkward. Whatever. He still goes to the, I guess you still have to check in, if you will. You can't just go sit down. But this is my burger bar. A little bit different. I also have it on a smaller lot. We are in Magnolia Promenade, which is normally a shopping district, although mine is a restaurant district. I've got a little cafe here, a Japanese restaurant here, an experimental restaurant, very upscale over here, and of course or maybe this is a nightclub or something, I don't remember. Yeah, it's a nightclub, sorry. And then of course our burger bar here. So, alright. What did that say? Maki just became, good friends? Well, I would hope so. Alright, so we're going to order for the table. He is hungry, so that worked out. I like that they have these cool, like, heater lamp things going on. Alright, well, not a lot of choices. Let's get him some OJ, I guess. We'll get her a sour punch. And of course, it's the burger bar, so we want a burger. I'll get her a veggie burger. Maybe she's like trying to be healthy or something. Right, so yeah, if you come to a burger bar, you gotta get a burger. Aw, and she sits beside him. That's sweet. The crap's he going? What? Where you going, dude? Sit down. Oh, that's the time already. Alright, well, I'm going to let them finish their date, have their burgers. He might ask her to stay over again tonight, because why not? And then I'm probably going to play a couple days, have him paint and do some things. And then the next time I check in, we'll have a street sale and see how well he does. And kind of go from there. So, like, maybe we can get him out in a week. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for watching. I hope you're still enjoying this series. I hope you're playing along. Let me know in the comments if you are and how you're doing. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And this is Crystal signing off. Until next time.